What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What's up? Huh?
What's up, man? You tell me.
Oh, you hear
tell
me?
me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What's up, people? Sunday. Everybody know what we do
I
on
hear
the Sundays. Again here. Last week we were off because Super Bowl. You know how y'all guys like to. Y'all gotta do that Super Bowl thing. So I decided, hey, why waste my time? Y'all gonna be occupied with your chicken wings, yeah, your meatballs, your subs, or whatever the hell else you eat during that time. So I took a time off too. Sometimes you need to be that way.
Right.
What's going on, man? What's going on? This
Yeah.
Today we're gonna talk about promoting.
Oh man. Hey, I'm just trying to live the best life here, brother.
Live the best life. Okay. How do you I see, wait a minute, I'm seeing something here. Let me you got your background. You got it blurred out. How'd you do that? Oh, I guess we can do that.
I'm trying to anyway.
Okay, I didn't know I could do that with this.
Yeah, I just tried it.
I'm doing it now. Okay, that's cool.
That's
I didn't know I could do that with this.
Yeah, and do that.
So if you've been following us in the last few weeks, we've been promoting this. What this whole webinar thing is about: promotion, and what that entails, and how that what that needs to be, what that needs to look like for you. So that's what we're going to talk about in today's show. So stay tuned. Hey, okay. Promotion. We do this all the time, people. Contrary to what you may think, especially women. Women run off at the mouth about all kinds of shit. What, y'all choked up on there, man? Woo! Yeah, you know how I do. You know what's going on. You know, they do, man. I got in this conversation about, I don't know if I told you this, or I got on there the trust light theory that people are always about this.
Hey.
And I said to that Valerie chick, she said, well, in your message part of you, your message is your message. I said, how do you justify trusting somebody you don't even know,
Right,
or disliking somebody you don't even know and you never met? You may see that you have to learn to differentiate. You may not like the message, but that ain't got nothing to do with them. It's got to do, we are a catalyst of the message. It's all about how you frame your message. A lot of y'all frame your message wrong. Okay. A lot of everybody, see, the biggest problem in this business, there's been a lot of talking points that's really been bullshit. Okay. Just like there's a lot of things in this business, or especially network marketing field, I should say. They talk about duplication. What in the fuck is duplication? What is duplication to you, Kent? If there's a delay, hello? Oh, we got a delay here.
Oh man, duplicate is you're it is a carbon copy. You're being a carbon copy of the original.
Okay. So how does that work?
Did you hear me?
Yeah, you said being a carbon copy of the original. How do you be a carbon copy of? How can you be a carbon copy of me?
Did you hear me
Me a
there?
carbon copy of you? Look like we got a big delay here. I don't know what's going on. Hello?
Did you hear me?
No, I mean we got a delay here for some reason. What's going on? I said, how do you have a carbon copy of somebody or of anybody or of anything? Huh? Wow, we got a big delay going on here. Hello?
We can't. You can't. I can't be. I can't be. I can't be you.
And you shouldn't try to be me.
Yeah, that's unusual.
We got a big delay here. What's going on here? Let me see something.
Yeah, that's all. That's almost to me. Do do I need to log off and click on?
I don't know because it's delayed from you. Maybe you ought to try to do that because it's delayed. Because I'm I don't know
Should I
if you can
come
hear
off
me.
and then come back on? Maybe.
Yeah. Let me remove you first. Let me go do this. Okay. We've been having a problem, a delay here with my business partner. I'm not sure what's going on. The question is about duplication. And then promotion and all this attraction marketing stuff, we talk about one of the talking points is always duplication. Let me see. Let me see if I can pull them back in. Hello?
Okay.
Look,
How's that?
that's fine. Can you hear me? Seems like it's still a delay. Your video is very delayed when it comes to the log off and come back
Yeah,
on.
I hear you fine.
Okay. Um, what
Okay,
promotion?
I'll do
What's
that.
promotion? Promoting is about we do this all the time. We always promoting something in we talk about this, we talk about that. We talk to people about sales and whatever. Women do it all the time. They tell their girlfriends about sales when there's new sales on some 6-inch stiletto shoes or whatever. They do this all the time. So, what you need to understand is that we all are promoting something. The difference is we don't get paid for it. What me and Kent are involved with is with a company or a platform that stresses on affiliate marketing. What is affiliate marketing? Affiliate marketing is promoting other people's products that are not yours, and you get paid a commission. Okay, we've been promoting a new an event that's going to be coming on here in the next few days on Wednesday. They promoted this thing last year, but there's some other events, other things that are happening. They're going to be happening in the it's going to change the way people do business in network marketing. It's going to be change the business way people do business in just the whole social media plan. We've been trying to get people to understand that you need to be understanding how to do all this kind of stuff because technology's taking over, people. Technology's taking over. Let me see it. Can't put him back on. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? It still seems like
Hello?
a little slow.
Yeah. Hello?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just that your videos run a little slower. I don't know. I'm on my Mac right now. I'm
Yeah, I don't
upstairs
know
on the
what's
Mac.
going on. I
I don't
really
know.
don't.
Hey, streaming has been all fucked up this all week. Don't it's this been really? It has been. I'm just telling them that we are promoting. We got a new promotion going on. Actually, we did this last year. Um,
Hmm.
we did this kind of promotion last year, but we're what is this that I put up here now? It's a same type of thing, but we've been doing it for probably the last year. But there's a this platform that we belong to is bringing out some extraordinary things in the business world that you can get involved with tonight. You hear me, people? Tonight, okay? Um, we need to understand that it's. Let me see. Let me go to see if I can put this up here. Bitly. Oh, come on now. Why is Bitly doing this to me now? Why is everybody? What's going on? Uh, why is this going on now? Son? I don't know what the password is. Come on. Oh Lord, what? Well, you know what? I ain't doing this. I can do. What's going on here? What the? Let me go. What's going on here? What? I'm not sure why Bitly's keeping me out. What did I do? I don't know what's going on. And then I'm already got a. Okay, I'm not doing this. This thing must have updated yesterday. Where in the heck do I have? Let me go here. See if I can find that link. I thought I had put it in there. Oh, okay. This is. Let me create. This is the. No, that ain't it. It's uh Wednesday. Okay. What's going on? Damn it. Uh, there's been a lot of pro things going on with I guess with streaming. Streaming's been messed up. This is the link. I think this is the link.
Oh yeah.
God damn. This is the link that y'all I'm sending off to y'all tonight. We This is for Wednesday night's training. This is a special training, people, that y'all can get involved with. Because we gotta they're gonna be announcing something that how much let me ask people, those of y'all that are in any business or want to learn to use affiliate marketing or whatever it is, would you what would you be willing to invest to learn how to make $1,200? I need to hear some people in the chat. Some people come, $1,200. There ain't nothing free. Let's get you got to invest something in yourself. Okay. Now I'm just gonna give you that much because on Wednesday night they're
Indeed.
gonna be explaining more stuff. Now me and Kent was on a 4-hour training yesterday and about a whole lot of different things that's gonna be coming out of the pipe, but they didn't even tell us everything. They told us of some things, but Wednesday night they're gonna be opening up the floodgates on some stuff that's gonna change the industry probably for the better good. The biggest problem that's going on in network marketing that people still got a problem with and still doing stuff with is this damn thing about duplication. Duplication is a farce. As we just said, can't be me, I can't be you. One of the biggest problems that happened when back in the 73 when Bruce Lee died, they came out with all these imitators. Everybody trying to replace Bruce Lee. Can't replace Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee was unique in his own self. Need to find somebody that had maybe same charisma or somebody different that could do something. The biggest problem is people lazy. And I'm telling like I made a video earlier today and I'm watching online. Everybody's doing the same thing and promoting this thing that's happening Wednesday. Everybody's starting to look alike. That's been the biggest problem that happened in network marketing. I would tell you, if you want to be if you're going to be a part of the traction marketing formula strategy, you have to differentiate yourself from your colleagues. They may be your colleagues, they may be this or that, but at the end of the day, they are going to be your competition. I don't give a shit what any leader care if they made 12 figure. They're your competition. Okay, even if they're on your team. See, in network marketing, your commissions are your high commissions are based off of your what your team totally brings in, and then what you bring in also. So you got to understand there's a team concept with network marketing, which is one of the biggest problems I think in the industry. Team. I put this out on
Right.
that. This is Black History Month. You saw it, Ken. If black folks would put as much energy in the team concept in basketball, football, whatever, and put it that kind of attitude into business and putting stuff together like this kind of thing, be a lot further ahead. How do you think about that, Ken? What do you think about that? If that's true or not, or do you disagree, or agree, or what?
Okay.
Wow,
Oh yeah.
wow, we got this delay, people. Sorry about that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I totally agree. No, I the concept wholeheartedly. It's just it's like for whatever reason in the sports in the sport, well, just sports in general. We're not talking about professional sports. We just it just seemed we yeah. Sorry about the delay. It just seems like even from little kids, we were. we were taught to be the best, and a team concept, work with work with each other to achieve a common goal. And of course, that was to win whatever your particular contest was.
Yeah.
Why that hasn't carried over, your guess is as good as mine. But yeah, that concept, if we would do more, or bring that type of mentality to the network market or business aspect in general, yeah, we'd be a lot further ahead.
I see there's a comment here. Said, in my opinion, nothing is original anymore. Music, especially, is a knockoff on original songs. Well, you're right, but even the original songs are knockoff of the original song. My uncle Russell, God rest his soul, used to tell me just as what you just said. This person on Facebook said, "Ain't nothing new under the sun, people. Everybody trying to be so original, yet they won't." And like when I'm saying that, don't try to be a knockoff of your upline or whatever. The whole concept of of attraction marketing is being you. Now, the only person that's original, they say God don't make no junk, is you. You have to be, you as the individual have to be comfortable enough to put yourself out there, to be, to market you, your brand, be comfortable with you, your personality, and quit trying to be everybody else that you wish you could be. Stop wishing that you were your upright. Stacey Hall said this yesterday. And I don't always agree about a lot of things she say all the time, but this is one thing that she said that made sense to me, that you have to be you. You have to become, the whole thing about
Mhm.
attraction marketing is always going to be about you first. See, if you're going to attract, she said, my whole team are people that are like me. They're attracted. There got to be some part of your team that agrees with your personality or something. I'm not saying they have to be totally you. That's not what you want, but they have to connect with you as a person, as a whatever, to agree to even look at anything or listen to what you're saying. That that's where I think where the message of the, they say the like and trust is very a subjective topic. I always think, but I think the framework of when a lot of these people on, like, on these platforms, they don't frame it very well. It's more about, I think they need to take out the word like and trust, and more being relatable to the message. Being relatable to a message is a wholly different thing. And whether you have no, the people that are on here listening to us, watching us live, that they have no reason to dislike us or like us. They got no relationship with us, but what our message is. Now, if they understand our message and relate to our message, and there's some people that come back every week or every other week, then they relate to what we're saying, not whether they trust or like us. Because who do you know?
Mhm.
I remember when QVC came out, their first night, they made over $3 or $4 million in sales and stuff, but nobody knew who those people were. Nobody knew. It was the way they framed their message
Okay.
on whatever they were selling or whatever. We tend to think everything got to be so personal that you can't do nothing. If that was the case, then nobody would do anything, because you're not gonna know everything about anybody. I don't care if you don't know. You're not gonna know a lot of things about anybody when you meet them face to face. Because hey, the psychology of people is, people bring, especially when they're meeting you, or any type of opposite sex relationship, they bring the imposter. People are not comfortable bringing who they are up front. They're not taught to do that. Even we have a system in this country to be compliant to BS because we want to make. Have you ever heard? Well, you got to impress the boss. Impress the boss doing what? If he's not impressed, if he's not impressed enough with my skill set or whatever, why the fuck would I want to work for him in the first place? If I gotta jump hoops and do all that shit, that's bullshit too. If that's not your personality, that's why I said I can't work for nobody because I'm not geared for the office politics. I hurt somebody. I'm gonna be honest with you, I would hurt somebody. Y'all see it on the news. Straight up. I am not geared that way. At being almost 63 this year, ain't no way. See, and I'm just talking my truth. Now, if that, I can't, I gotta be who I am. They shouldn't, if that scares some people, then they're scared because they got some insecurity about themselves. Nothing I say should scare you. If I'm not making any threats. I'm just telling you what I'm not about. Okay. I'd rather just not be bothered and not try to take myself out of situations so I won't do that type of stuff. That's why I said there's no way I can go back to that corporate hot mess because of what it is. It's probably worse now. I get people now, companies still trying to hire me for stuff. I said I'm not going to work for anybody anymore in that climate that we're in now. First of all, you ain't got enough people, guarantee you ain't got enough people that are vaccinated and covered from spreading stuff. You didn't have that before the virus happened. So I'll be damned if I'm gonna go in there and sit up there 8 hours wearing one of these damn things. No. So those are the kind of things I'm talking about that we do a lot of. We kind of maybe getting off a little bit, but promotion. When you talk about a lot of things, it's promotion too. It's marketing, promotion, marketing, whatever you want to call it, whatever verbiage you want to use it. That's all you're doing. When you talk about things you like, you're establishing a relationship to your audience. Okay, be it online, be it in person or whatever. Without an audience, you have no business. And the problem in the space of network marketing, most of the people don't build an audience. They walk around prospecting one-on-one. But I always try to tell people who say that understand what happened back in the day, that people back in that time when we didn't have leverage like these platforms, social media, internet, that was the only thing you could do. Everything, you got to take things in perspective from the time period they happened then to now. People still want to say certain things work. I'm going to be the devil's advocate. No, they don't. If, especially now that we are in a situation, and contrary to what they spout enough online about what's going on, all these mandates coming down, don't trust it. Because they talked about that stuff last time and look what happened. It's all in the framework and how you promote, and that's promotion too. Think about it. With the media is promoting everybody's coming down off the mandate. They're promoting this thing is over. No, the fuck it ain't. So you gotta understand what all this marketing or promotion and type of shit is. That's where we're at. That's where they're feeding into the marketplace, but the marketplace wants to hear that this shit is over with. It's the same instance when you feeding a product or service or whatever. You have to know the audience that you are serving and serve that pain point. You have to touch them emotionally. Everybody's being touched emotionally, talking about these mass mandates we're taking down because people are tired of it. That's hitting people emotionally. Okay? That's what promotion does. Promotion, marketing, whatever you want to call it, that's what it does. And if you can consistently hit the pain point, this is how another analogy. That's how Trump won in 2020. I mean, in 2016. He hit the pain points of a certain group of people,
Mhm.
okay, that I guess Hillary Clinton didn't. It's all promotion and marketing, people. That's what he's a master at. And this is the problem that's going on with the
Exactly.
problem. This is their
Exactly.
thing. They're talking about what the difference in the Democrats and Republicans are doing. The Democrats are not promoting the things that they have accomplished and keep worrying about voting rights. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all something. This thing ain't now about no voting rights. This thing is about taking up your time to vote. You got the right to vote. They're not trying to take your voting rights. It's making it hard. That making it hard to vote and voting rights are two different damn things. Let's get the clarity on that shit. See, they're framing shit to people to make them think that voting rights are being taken away. It's not voting rights are being taken away. They don't do that. They're just making it hard for you to vote. There's a total different connotation behind that. That's what they're marketing, but a lot of people are taking it from a different frame view as if they're going, we're not going to have right to vote. They'll burn this bodega down trying to do some shit. Ain't nobody going back to Jim Crow. Ain't nobody, my generation ain't going to put up with that. Okay? So the problem with all this type of thing is all about framing, and it's consistency. It's not that you have to be good at. You have to be consistent about everything you do. You have to have a differentiation from your colleagues or rivals or whatever to get people want to listen to you or everything. That's why I call this show promotion.
Right.
That's what we've been doing all week, and since we've been at the thing yesterday, I've been promoting this thing for Sunday that we're doing. This is Sunday. This is what's going on this week. We got going on. It's actually our Wednesday night training, but it's a special training that's going on. Something that I think if you're serious about whatever goals you are trying to get to, deduce to, or whatever,
Right.
if you haven't accomplished it, look, we're going into a third month of the first quarter. Last month, next to the last month of the first quarter. We're gonna be heading to the second quarter of the year, people, already. Business years are broken up into 4 quarters. Or what is it? Yeah, 4 quarters. Okay, we're going to the second one. Okay, already. It's 2022. What have you done or
4 quarters.
accomplished in business?
Right.
Huh? Yeah, 4 quarters. But what have you done? Have you accomplished anything since we're heading in the third month of this first quarter? You know, what strategies or what plans, if you're not hitting your goals, maybe you need to come to this thing on Wednesday night right here in the lower thirds and check out what we got to offer. Because that's what's happening, people. That's what's happening. Well, one thing I want to let you know, I have launched a podcast of this show. Usually I upload this on Monday.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Have you listened to it again? Woo! Okay. Technology is something else. Well, we got a podcast out now. It's on Spotify. It's on Apple. All where you listen. What?
Okay. Moving on up a little bit to the east
Yeah.
side.
Yeah. I figure why start a whole new type of show, and when I could just piggyback on what I already got going. What I do is just download the audio of this show or of the other shows and put it in that podcast that I'm using. That's all. So if you got people who like to listen to audio stuff or miss it, you can always go to there's like I think 7 shows on
Okay,
there now.
that's
This is
great.
the link. This is the link to the podcast, Sunset Sunday podcast. You can listen to that. I usually try to upload that on the be on there on about 4 o'clock on Monday. So check that out. Tell people all about it. Yes, you can listen. You can either catch us here or catch the audio. And actually, they're going to be. I think I haven't
Okay.
heard back. There's going to be
Yeah, because I got Spotify, so I'll definitely do that.
okay. And there's on this particular thing I use, I think it's going to be a way I can even actually put video on it too. So I'll see. I'm still tinkering around with this tool, trying to make it work. But yeah, there's right there, Sunset Sunday podcast. People. But last week I know we ran. I don't remember what one I ran. I know it was a week. It was a repeat from the week before.
See.
I don't even remember what it was. But we had some people that were on asking me some questions or whatever, or whatever other stuff. But I like to get more engagement with people. We like to get more. I don't know why people are afraid to get engaged on these topics. So we're trying to get the word out that we exist more, be it for audio or visual or whatever.
Okay.
Let me see some.
Hey, folks, but yeah, it's
I wonder why I'm getting. Let me try.
But yeah, we love it when we have folks asking us questions and gain more insight. That's our fuel.
Yeah. So we like to hear more back from you. It's just like if you're on my list, if you're on my newsletter list, you'll get certain things that I don't share out on what that's that was another promotion we had going on. That's still going on now. You can get on that. Roadmap to Rock Stars. That was $1. That's another thing. That's $1. That was about you had 17 different marketers on there that was sharing their marketing strategies, all for $1. Okay. Here's where you can get on my list. GregorySmith.online/newsletter. You can get on my list. You'll get market. If you're on my list now, yes, you're gonna be getting a whole lot of emails and stuff because we're promoting this launch that's happening Wednesday night, 8 o'clock. So you're gonna get in the next few days, you're gonna get a whole lot of different emails. Now, if that bothers you, you don't like that kind of stuff or whatever. This list is about business, promotion, all that kind of stuff. This is not about religion, none of that mess. If you want to hear about all that stuff, go to another list. I'm not about all that. That's not my thing or whatever. This is about business. This is about promotion on different things that we come across that I share to exclusive list of people. I don't always share out to social media because social media you can get shut down. You can lose all that stuff. When that happened a couple of months ago, when Facebook was offline for about 5 or 6 hours, a lot of people lost their mind. They couldn't do their business. That's because they haven't built a list. You got to build a list. We talked about this also. So, those are the kind of things you got to know in business. Why anybody that has a list can go promote anything, anywhere, anyhow, even if they're in network marketing. Without your list, you're subjected to the whims of those companies. If you got a list, I don't care what business company, they cannot hold your audience. Contrary to a lot of people talking about in network marketing, you don't work for them. If they're on your list, they can follow you anywhere they want to go. They can tell them companies are still guy. You know what I mean? By following they don't owe you don't owe them, they don't owe you nothing. So don't get it twisted that these companies you owe them stuff. That's not the truth. Okay. You don't work for them. So but that's why we talk about so much like I said, people do this all the time. What's your thoughts on this, Ken? I know there's a delay. Hello?
Okay, now to answer it, yeah, I mean, it's like if I remember correctly, Diane Hockman saying that uh, your list is your list is your list. Um, you don't work for the marketing company that you're affiliated with. So any name or any email that you get as a result of your work, um, and obtaining that customer or affiliate or potential of take if the company goes under, that list goes with you. If uh, if you obviously if you decide to leave to go to another marketing opportunity, you take that list with you. So yeah, that your list is your list is your list.
Yeah, and we're trying to get people to understand that concept, because without it, you're subjected to
And
too many other things
as
that are
has
out
been
there.
said before, the money's in the list.
Yep, the money's in the list. And you got to understand that yeah. Um, let me see something. I'm trying to. If the money's in the list, um, and when you got that list, you can do whatever hell you want to do. So you can market whatever the hell you want to market. You can do whatever the hell you want to do. Like I said, you know, and it's all about what you.
Yep. Yep.
It's all about what you and that list and how you what relationship that you have with that list. See, and that's the biggest issue that people don't realize, that it is the relationship that you have
Hey,
with that list. What? Oh, so yeah, and you can go anywhere with it. You ain't got to be worried about who, uh, what,
yes.
and the network market. And I always tell people too, back up your list. Okay, always back up your list, because you want people to if that company that you have your list, I don't care, AWeb or whatever you're dealing with, contact, they can go out of business too. If you have a hard drive backed up with that, you don't have to worry about it. See, all these third person companies, whatever, you don't own. That means even your autoresponder, you pay a monthly charge for that. Always have a backup for that so you don't have to worry about, oh damn, what happened to my list? What happened to this or that?
Oh yeah, do that. Do that.
That's your
Yeah.
database. That's your database. So even then when you do, you still got more control. Hold on. This damn cat. Hold on. I'm up. I'm upstairs and I don't know, sneaker. Somebody meowing out there. I got the door closed. But you control all that stuff. When you're promoting, sales or any type of campaign, that's the most important asset in your business that you're gonna ever have. Not the social media thing, not your not and when we say email, we're not talking about your personal email. We're talking about something that you can engage with, what we call an auto response. That's where you promote what we're doing this week through that list, not your personal one for them people that don't really give a damn about your business or whatever you got to promote. They're not in the business, they're not into this. That's just that. you know, people are funny like that. That was another thing I said. I said if trust and like was such a big issue, then you saying why your family and friends don't join because they don't trust or like you. I mean, and they're the ones that's supposed to be the closest to you. So that's why I always talk about the trust like thing is kind of a subjective thing.
Yes.
They don't
Yes.
like you if your
Please
family
distinguish between the two, please, because there is a difference.
What? Your family and friends? Well, I mean, yeah, there is a
Oh
difference,
yes.
but
Oh yes.
there's still people. But if your family won't join anything that you do, then and they're the ones that's supposed to be the closest to you about it. But the problem with we can turn around with the thing about closeness, because people who have grown up with you only got one view of you, and once you break that view, they either get jealous or they say, "Well, you didn't grow up in this thing," or you didn't grow up in this.
Yeah.
What makes you think
Yeah.
you can do that? So that's another problem with closeness.
It is.
So that's my
Yeah.
problem with trust like thing.
And I think just to touch on the just to touch on it just a bit. I'm not going to belabor the point, but yeah, right, yeah, and part of that is because yeah, yeah, yeah,
Familiarity
one
breeds
view,
contempt.
yeah,
Yeah, that's the problem with it. Yeah,
you know,
familiar.
you right, you know that expression. There was there's the, yeah, and they always say familiarity breeds contempt. So
Yeah,
you can take
yeah,
that for what it's worth.
yeah.
But as far as friends and family there's a little bit of that in that aspect as well.
Yeah. So I mean, but at least when at least strangers, they don't have a reason to have contempt because they don't have a relationship with you. That was my whole point about the trust like thing, because if that was the case, then your family should be jumping on board with you all the time. So familiarity breeds contempt. So that trust alike don't really fit in there either. It's all about how you frame a
Like about
message.
2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah. It's I mean, there people always say that you try to keep things simple, but some things are simple, but some things are just real. And you got to be, and I just the type of person that have to keep it real. Whether if you think it's complicated, that's on your mindset, not mine. That's just the way I feel about it. And we always talk about there's always all this psychology of people and all
Right.
that. That's a whole different hot mess also. So we're gonna talk about all that kind of stuff like they do. Then you got to bring that into the play also.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
none of this is perfect. None of this is anything. It's just man. Man has always been the controlling factor, no matter what he's been trying to do. I get into conversations about religion and all that, and
Exactly.
people always talking about, and I don't really talk about religion, but I'm gonna just say this: there's a lot of people that refer to Jesus as God. Jesus, according to the Bible, never referred him to himself as God. So where did, especially black people, keep referring to Jesus, our Lord and Savior? He never said nothing about that. All he said was, to get to the Father, you must come through me. That does not mean that he's the Lord. That does not mean that he's
Mm-hmm.
God. Okay? That's where I think that came from. And people took that out of context and made it saying like, oh, you got to do this. So that's another thing of how man misconstrued shit to control other groups. That's all a lot of stuff is. It's about controlling. That's all I try to get people to understand. And even about the politics that we deal with today, with all this stuff that's going on, the monster is on both sides of the political realm. You know, contrary to what we want to know or believe and see, uh, that whole game is on both of those sides. So we really need to understand that. You just gotta be real about who you are, and basically fuck all those people that think they're gonna be able to control you on this shit, because you know they want to now. I saw on the Reverend Al show talking about taking people a big stance on this critical race theory. The world shows how fucked up or racist everything is. You ain't got to teach it. It's been shown to you every day. We gonna tell people to deny what they see? They ain't got to teach shit. It's out there, motherfuckers. It's out there. Don't even try to tell people they can't do this or teachers can't do that. It's out there. It's out there because of your action. Look what they did just recently. Killed that kid in their house. I mean, and that one kid that got in a fight in the mall, he was handcuffed and shit. The white kid wasn't. So what do we need to teach? It's obviously in our face every day through the media, through social media, through all that shit. We don't need to worry about teaching critical race theory. Our country, our society, every damn thing around us is teaching us how fucked up this racist society is. It's built on racism. Fuck y'all that don't believe that shit. Really. Ain't gonna work. It ain't about y'all telling us you can't teach it. They gotta teach. You teach it every day. Every day the news come on. Every day all the other shit come on.
Exactly.
So, these son of bitches talking this shit all about, well, we don't want our kids to know. Your kids already fucking know. Please. The kids know.
Yes. Exactly. Exactly.
So, see, promotion is about telling the truth about what's going on in the world and educating people about what's going on in the world.
It's
Promotion about business.
every day. Every day.
Yeah. Every day. What do you think they're doing now to teach you the racist system, as I keep saying, racism, a race to this country to develop a system and using black people as a labor force is what racism is. Controlling a group of people through economics and everything else. That's all this is about. That's all this system is set up to. There's nothing that teachers need to teach but life as it is happening around us. And you can go back.
They know through YouTube. They know through Facebook. They know through TikTok. It's out there.
Yeah. There's nothing they can say to us or these kids that they don't already know. When they're going to start putting together. Oh, I watched this movie. I saw the one. You seen the movie Red Dawn? The first one with Patrick Swayze. Well, they did a remake of it. The remake is right on point to what's going on today. Okay? All the political shit that they want to do. They mention about this pulse instrument that's able to knock out electrical grids and all that. That's for real. I remember Rachel Maddow talking about that. And they mentioned it in this movie. Okay? So if you get I got a free weekend of Epics. Was it on Epics? It was on. Maybe it was on Showtime. I don't know what, but they were talking about that in that movie. This electrical pulse thing that they got. I think it might be in Russia. They can knock out grids, and what they did, how they infiltrated the northwestern part of the United States, they knock out all the NORAD grids, the radar, and they're able to go into airspace and paratroop in. That's not phony. That's true.
Yes.
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 And that was in that movie too. So, movies sometimes in a roundabout way are educating and telling you if you're awake to or open enough to see what's going on. They're letting you know too. So it's almost about that time. Like I said, this Wednesday, need to come to this. Okay? This is what we got going on this Wednesday night. Did I spell this wrong? Let me see something. Yeah, I did. Let me get delete. Let me see here.
Hmm.
God. Let me see. All right, that's where we're at. That's the link for Wednesday night that we got going on. You need to come to this. This is open to anybody who wants to know what's getting ready to launch out on Wednesday. It's free,
Right.
to a point. It's free. All I'm doing is giving you my special link that you can access. And if anybody else that might be interested in learning what's getting ready to change or what's being going to be available in that online space, you can get in and check that out. What you gonna say, Kent? Hmm. Boy, this has been
Oh,
a
you forgot
delay.
the L. Happens to the best of us.
Yeah, I forgot the L. Uh, so, any more thoughts, criticisms? Why this thing is so delayed? Let me see something. Camera. Let me see. Now I can't hear you. Can't hear you. Let me see something. Reload site. Let me reload.
Oh, I wasn't going to. I was just letting you last for the delay, folks. Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully, we'll get this all. We'll get this next week. We'll be on and popping, and no delay. It's been kind of weird with this delay. We're about 2 minutes behind, but yeah, come check check the webinar Wednesday webinar out, and it'll if you're really interested in getting your business moved moved up and then take it to the next level, you need to check this webinar out this Wednesday. That's all I'm going to say because of the delay. We do apologize, but hopefully
Well, when I tried to
it'll be rectified
I
Sunday or
rebooted
next week.
I rebooted the thing to see if it helped it. I guess it helped a little bit. But yeah, this is we're gonna be there's gonna be a lot of
Could you hear
promotion.
me
I can hear
now?
you. It's still a little bit of delay. I'm not sure what that's going on. Well, you was having trouble last week
Uh-oh.
too. What? Yeah, it's still delay and stuff. We're going to be promoting a lot of this stuff for up until Wednesday. What's going on? I can hear you now. Yeah, I can hear you. Um, the promotion, like I said, this whole thing is about promotion. Promotion is just being consistent on bringing value to the marketplace, and you're
Test.
being.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Okay.
Testing.
So yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. So it's all proportion about what you bring to the market
Wow.
that gets you paid. So
how about now?
no, I can hear you. I can hear you. It's this delay. As I always said, the end of these things.
Well, you can't say our lives are never
Yeah, well,
are dull.
at the end of all these, I always talk about how Les Brown always talks about
There's always something unexpected going on.
don't let these
Okay.
don't let these companies put you in an early grave.
Okay.
He just turned 77 this weekend. Because they'll have your obituary in the paper before they'll have your job in the paper before your obituary.
Yeah.
That being said,
Yeah, I know out here working on something.
With that being said, my name is Greg Smith. This is Kent Robinson, business partner known for a while. We had some little technical issues. All right, people. We'll see you next week, same time. Pretty soon, probably the middle of next month, we'll be changing the time on this because we're going to daylight saving time. But until then, people, peace. Take care. We are out.